this little guy here. I did some sanding in the meantime, but we've got more sanding to go. We've got finish, and we've got drilling the all important can Wes remember names? Dog holes. And we're just kind of straight up eyeballing this shit. I didn't even think about this. I could have just made it real obvious to myself. We've got these. We weren't that far off. Okay.
Cat underscore Ali underscore STK says, pow, pow, pow.
Hey, Cat, how you doing? Hopefully, well, it looks like the, one second here. Looks like the gain is a little down for whatever reason. Can you hear me fine?
Say what?
That would be a no. Oh, okay. I see what's wrong. Okay, I don't know why it was that far down, but there we go. The gain is properly adjusted now. Properly.
Amazing.
Very much so. Very much. Okay, I know every 1/4 inch between them. I believe, right? Because I started doing 3 inches, and 3 inches is a quarter of a foot, which is also a 1/4 of, which means yeah. Or did I do 6 inches? So, Kat, what we're doing right now is we're going to start drilling all the holes, and then we're going to start sanding to our heart's content. I said, I don't even remember the spacing I did here. So what I'm going to do, just say, hey, 1/4 inch, done. Oh yeah, I need to find the halfway point as well. What do I have here? Let's do it definite. I have 3 1/4, so that would be 1/2 and a 16th. Okay. That's the middle line there. That looks good. My famous last words. Looks good. So I'm just laying out the lines for where we're drilling holes. Okay, that looks about the same. Let's look at his picture and remember that I did it in reverse because I'm a lefty. Okay, so it would be boop. So how have you been, Kat? How you been? All right, and then we need a halfway mark between these. Okay, well then we've got that one, 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 and then if I remember correctly, like I said, I'm just fumbling around at the moment. Okay, that one, and then oh, there's 4. Okay, this needs to be divided into 4. Let's get a better divider. It's 1.5 inches exactly. Means we need to be what, like 3/8 or a little over, I would think. It seemed to have worked, so let's just go with it. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, so we got all of our holes marked out now. Let's make this into a functioning bench. So quiet today. Wonder when everyone else is going to be showing up. If you're ever into model making, I would suggest picking up one of these little pin vices. They're great for small bits. Once we're done destroying our pretty little bench with dog holes, we're going to sand and finish. Try and get rid of all these pencil marks. But you know me, cat. I can't have a bench without dog holes. Just be unbecoming.
Mechaforms 8. What a night.
Hey, Mecha, how you doing? We are putting dog holes in the mini bench. Were you on today? I was not able to attend. Unfortunately, today was a day from hell at work. Like, every last person was swamped. Yep, I'm glad I picked this baby up. Alright, you. Oh. We'll just split the difference here. Not like anyone will know.
Zelf Chan C said, hello all.
Hey, Chance, how you doing?
Cat underscore LE underscore STK said, XEL. How you doing? Zelf Chan C said, cat.
So, Chance, we are putting dog holes in the mini bench. We're making it a real workbench now. In the words of Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. Or, no, wait. Is that the gingerbread man or Pinocchio? I don't remember anymore. Okay, so. Interesting thing. The part of the vise that was well, not permanently, but stuck in my workbench finally has come free. So if I'm insane, I could rebuild the vise now because the lateral guide is no longer glued in. Alright, so now we got those. Now we need to make our back and forths. These were just...
Chen C said, nice.
And knowing that this is all 16th edge. Ah, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mechaforms 8. Cheers all.
And then one here. Can you tell I'm just going for it at this point? And then we need at least egg line here. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Way too close to the board. There we go. It'll be destroyed in a bit.
Rillo78 said, "Oh wow, just woke up at 2 a.m. here."
Oh, whoa. No, no bueno. All right, so.
Cat_le_stacazerves at Rillo78 a coffee.
Okay, we're gonna do these at sixes, so halves. That's why it didn't look right. Never mind, we will do these at threes. And do it. But that's why it looked wrong, because Wes was using eighth inches instead of quarters.
Rillo78 said, "Checked my phone and found your stream."
But yeah, Relo, thank you for showing up and cheering me along. Okay, there. That's all the front line dog holes. Now we just got to do the 45s. This is going to be the weird one. Okay, what do we got? We got basically 3 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might work. It's called random happenstance, and it worked.
Big fat ugly bug-faced baby-eating O'Brien? Hi.
Judgy, thank you. Thank you for the follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there. Rest of the holes have been marked out, so soon we'll be in a sanding frenzy after we're done drilling the rest of the holes out. And then on to boiled linseed oil.
Mechaforms 8. Gotta find a clip of Letty sanding.
See me sanding. I'm glad I picked this up. This actually is fairly fast, and because I can go at a low torque, to me it's fairly accurate. Try and strap this into a Dremel and drill it straight down. I dare you. I guess this satiates me building a new bench for a little while. Even though I know I'm gonna have to build one someday soon. It can wait. I just know the big one's not gonna last after being submerged in that water and then having the vise stuck in the clamp down position where I couldn't get it off. Although I did demold the leg. Doesn't mean it's not happening, it just means the surface doesn't have mold anymore. Unfortunately, I think this is white pine, so it's not going to be like a true color match, but it'll be dang close to the bench. I mean, at least it's pine.
Zell Chancy said, have been running a dehumidifier and fans?
Well, it's long past that point. It's just like there's nothing you can really do to stop the damage once it's there.
78 said, and I just sleep drunk, or are you streaming from a different place?
Can I answer yes? Relo, this is the streams that you've been missing. We're calling it the Dream Shop stream. I'm actually in my basement at the moment, and we're building like miniature, like this is a miniature workbench of my workbench, and the idea is that I'm going to eventually work my way up to building a miniature timber frame workshop, you know, around like 12 inches by 16 inches, just as a dream shop. And the scale is like a 1 to 12, so it would be representative of that of like a 12 by 16 shop. And the idea behind it is twofold. A, I think it'd be awesome. And B, I could do a little Mr. Rogers intro thing, you know, like stream starting soon and have it just like panning over like little, you know, a miniature workbench with tools on it. And I do have 12th scale tools for this, you know, like a little Mr. Rogers opening scene.
Oh, the streams I usually don't see because I ought to be asleep at this hour.
Yeah.
To see it for once.
I was about to say, yeah, my Wednesday streams, you probably...
Zell Chancy said, as long as it was run off and not sewage, air movement helps.
That is true. And I may reassess my opinion of where my bench lays, mold damage versus reclaimable. But right now the idea is we're going to use it as long as we can and then rebuild another English workbench later on. And chance we're talking like 1-2 years down the line, 3 years down the line. I'm not.
Rillo 78 said, pretty cool project, a miniature workbench.
And I'm not trying to build a workbench just to build a workbench. It's one of those, I can see it coming, but, and it's not like, oh, this is, I got to build a new one because I found so many things I hate about my other one, or that I would change about my other. The one I have is perfect. The only thing that I don't like about it now is that I had to remove the vice face because it rotted because of the flood, because I wasn't able to get the vice face off. And that's the big thing, is because the leg vise couldn't come off, it started rotting one of the legs as well. But right now everything is functioning, so we're good with where we are. We're almost there, guys. Almost to the the final sanding and glorious BLO, glorious boiled linseed oil. Okay, that would be all dog holes accounted for, or all of the not the original, but I'm not going to try and figure out where like my where the holes for my Moxon vice support go. That's one, I'd rather build it and then do it. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. So now we're into the ASMR part of the stream.
Or not.
Well, I mean, like, as opposed to build it and then figure out where the holes need to go, as opposed to just guessing where they are and then trying to build it around it, I would rather just build the Moxon, the mini Moxon Vice table, and get it from there.
Oh right. Makes sense.
The funny thing is I'm not too worried about having pencil marks on it, because if you look at my bench, there are still layout marks on it where I laid out all of my original holes, including the bolt holes that hold everything together. Oh, and you may or may not be able to tell behind me, but there is that one portion of frame still sitting in the clamps. In the clamps! Okay, it looks like, yeah, that first sanding clogged everything up, but once I poked it through, these two I had poked through just to see if it would work. I'm gonna have to get a piece of wire, like some steel wire, and make myself some little bench hooks. Or not bench hooks, sorry. Hold fasts. Just so it's even more rustic. Who knows, I might go insane and build a mini leg vise on it too. Filled them right back up, Wes. You are a smart one. Remember to periodically remove the sawdust from your paper. I'm also trying to get a good amount of the glue off of these faces at the same time. It's been kind of a weirdly therapeutic project in all reality. I don't know why, but it is. I thought this was going to take longer. tell you the truth, so now I'm kind of worried. No, we'll just sand and sand and sand some more. I'm not worried about the underside because that's going to be a pain in the butt to even try to do. But I am glad that it is a very, very striking similarity to my bench. Okay, let's declog some holes here. Get it looking more and more like my bench as the days go by. The only question is if I get some wire for this to make hold fast, would they actually be sufficiently rigid, or would they just... Yeah, see? Nice little work holding pattern. And I do like this new mic, at least for this setup, because now I can just talk and I don't have it just like clipped at my neck and you're not hearing my beard rub against earthing. There are some things we do need to sand different, you know, probably need to sand these exposed edges.
Or sounds good.
Hopefully it's not picking up vibration in the table, now that I think about it. Yeah, see, now it's starting to look like actual layout lines where like they're half disappeared, they're half there. To the point I don't know if I need to go any further or if I should just break some pieces off.
Is really loud though, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
Well, we're trying to keep you awake since you're outside your normal wake schedule, right? Nothing like grating sound of sanding.
It works. Mechaforms aid. It's great.
It's great. Tell me if I need to turn it down, and I will just turn it down for you guys. Yeah, I think we're going to move on to finish sanding here. Or real soon. So let's at least do this.
78 said, no problem.
Bottoms for bad dad? Bottoms for bad dad. Okay, should I just build like 2 more of these and make them bookends, guys? I say it as a joke because I've got an idea for the bookends thing, but I don't know if I'll get to it. Mainly because I've got so many projects I want to do. I still have projects on my project list, I guess is the way to put it. Oh, and Mecca, don't know if you've watched the VODs, but a certain slime was on Sunday while I was doing my stream. I do not know how I'm going to get linseed oil up in the bottom there. Ooh, that's going to be a hard one. Clean that edge up. At this point, it's just cleaning edges.
Way behind on VODs.
That's alright. I just thought it'd be fun to torment you with that. Just decided to join me in my efforts. Oh, but I will give you a preview of what the VOD is. We'll show you. We started a long talked about project. I'm starting to refinish the handles on my back saws.
Sweet.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I just wanted to start finishing my back saws on Sunday. So I stripped the finish off of them. So this upcoming Sunday is probably going to be staining. Yeah, I'm okay with having like traces of layout lines all over it because it, I mean, feels like that's the real thing for me. Okay, now up to some 220. Okay, yeah, that's feeling a lot better. It doesn't feel like it's been run over the coals. Way better. Way better. Welcome to Plain Old Woodworking ASMR via Sanding Radio. Yeah, this may actually be a very short VOD stream again for Wednesdays, because like the last time I ran out of last Wednesday I ran out of stuff to do because everything got glued together and I couldn't do anything until the glue dried. And then I refused to like do anything with it on Sunday because I was like, I've got maybe 2 hours worth of work.
78 said, smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat ASMR sanding show LOL.
Dun dun. Okay. A little bit here, a little bit here. I guess I should have. No. All right, pop the holes again. Boop. We're gonna have to try and get as much of the dust off of it as possible before we do the state mandated linseed oil. Drill bit's probably screaming at me. Why are you using me as an as a poking bit? I was made to drill through wood. But either way, I mean, it's definitely looking like a workbench now. So I'm going to start the stupid way. Because God knows I'll do it anyways. Let's just dry rub it off. And then I will get some drying triangles and we will have a load of fun, guys. Loads of fun. I'm gonna also start clearing the bench. Okay, let me get all of this junk out of the way. Okay, tools first. next. All of this. You guys can come up here for right now. Okay, cool. You, and you. Okay, there's that and that. Okay, then something to make sure actually works before you start. If you're doing triangles, make sure you can actually have those laid out ahead of time. Looks like we could probably just kiss them together like such. Awesome. Okay, so yeah. Kiss them together. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like these, because now you got the spring. Okay. Just flat sides together. Okay. All right. There we go. This is such a small project that I probably don't need a lot. But I can definitely tell right away I was wrong. Let me get this out of the camera's way. Yep, my biggest fear has been realized. This is white pine. So it's not going to darken up really nicely like yellow pine does. but it'll still at least golden up a little. And I mean, in all honesty, I could just continue putting layers on until it just turns into the color of boiled linseed oil. Like, I would like everything to be the end grain color right there. Also, I don't know if I'll... We're just going to skip the inside there because, well, good luck. Kind of sad that it is white pine and that it's not darkening up as nicely as yellow pine does. But c'est la vie. It still looks really nice. And it's at least darker than it was. I can definitely tell between this and the stuff right there. All right. Give it a few seconds to soak in, and then we'll get another round.
Megaforms Aid, the Holy of Holies.
We talking about the bench, or are we talking about oil, linseed oil, or...
Spelling counts in puns.
It still looks really nice, and I'm glad about that. What we're going to do is give it about 5 minutes. Then we're going to put on another coat, because then like that will have soaked in and we could probably get a layer that's cooking on top. At least it's going to smell like my bench. You know, pine resin and boiled linseed oil. One second. We need to get a pin. I need to like bleed on it, right? This is like the only project I've done so far that I haven't bled on. I mean, even those moldings for the picture frame, that has blood on it, so I need to get like a pinprick and hide some blood somewhere on this. Right? Right? It can't be a project if I haven't bled on it. Okay, let's go for another round. Oh, shit. Well. Okay, that is bringing out a little bit more of the yellow tones in the pine, but it's not going to do as much as it could. But it will do as much as it can. Although it does seem to be drinking it up very readily. That's a good sign that this stuff was drier than dry when I got it. Let me go get a let me do this real quick. Try and soak in all of that good fun time. This is why we put the paper down, even though there's mats. Okay, oh wow, yeah, even on the camera it's starting to look a little more red.
Zell Chancy said, you haven't allowed raids.
What? Raids should be completely allowed. Is something wrong? Someone trying to raid in and they can't? Because it should be allowed. One second, guys.
I suggested your stream in a friend's channel and it came up as raids not allowed. Cause so side, mini bench.
Oh, one second. It may be one of the... let me see.
Chillslime 741 said, hi at this cell.
Hey, guys. Oh, let's find out what's going on, because raids should be allowed. Okay, muting the speaker for a second while we go to the Twitch. Creator dashboard. All right, let's find out what's going on, because it should be completely allowed though. All right, do. All right, guys, where is that hidden under now? Is it under affiliate? I don't think it would be under affiliate. Stream. Ensure copyrighted. Publish VODs. Enable clips. Permissions. Allow raids from channels that meet the following requirements. Okay. Huh. Did they change stuff again? Channels with the above thresholds must also...
Big fat ugly
Oh,
bug
okay,
face
so
baby
there-
eating O'Brien? Aye.
Okay, we're gonna.
Big
So yeah,
fat
there
ugly
are.
bug face baby eating
That explains
O'Brien?
a lot.
Aye.
Okay. Oh no! Alright, well,
Mechaform's aid. I don't have access to the deep lore on this channel.
alright, so let's get back here. It may have been way back in the hate raid times, but it looks like I had it set where like only like teammates or people I followed or people that like, you know, like people of my direct community could raid in. That explains a lot. But now it's opened back up.
Ouch. The Dusty Busty one said, okay.
But that's been fixed, Dusty. Also, thanks for dropping in here, and let me make sure I didn't miss anything since TTS was turned off while I was surfing around the net, because last thing I want is random stuff blaring through the speakers. Alright, so hello Gezo. Glad to see you're here.
Zelm Chen C said, the makers and crafters is a really good bunch of streamers who have built a welcoming community.
Okay, we about ready for another round here. Feels like it. Give it about 5 minutes. So, Dusty, what we're doing right now is building a miniature model of my actual workbench. I'm planning on at some point in time, if I can ever get that far along, having like a miniature model of a workshop to make a little Mr. Rogers style intro to the stream, where it'll just like pan over little parts of the workshop, you know, maybe find a jingle to play with it too. But also, if I picked up correctly, Dusty, you're a friend of Chance there.
Aid. Agreed.
So yeah, I lifted the criteria on raids. Now it's just having an account that's older than 30 days at the moment, I guess, which is not saying much. Okay. Let's do one more pass. Honestly, this is going to be a short stream today just because, because we're basically at the end of this part of the project, which is building the workbench. Just want to make sure we get enough linseed oil on this, and then we'll set it up to cure.
Zelm Chen C said, accounts older than 30 is not a bad criteria.
Yeah, I've just got some basic ones now instead of like must be friends or friends of a friends or friends of a friends of a friends, or like I hadn't touched raid criteria since back when I first got Siri bought, back when hate raid-itis was going through. So that's probably the problem there, because I was about to say no, I get raided pretty frequently. That's why I was kind of wondering what was going on when you said I had it turned off. I was like, either somebody's been playing with my settings or something's jacked up. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Chance, for doing that shout out for Dusty there. Speaking of, let me see if I can do that real quick. How do we do the real one? Can I do it from here? I don't know. Let's find out. If the Twitch one works. That's what? Because this one actually lets you just go ahead and main reason I'm doing that is so that I don't have to like go back into Twitch to go there. This one gives you an immediate, if you want to go and like them. So I actually do like the Twitch version that they brought in, just because you don't have to go follow the link at all. You can do it all through Twitch. But either way, it all works. And once again, yeah, thank you for giving them that shout out there, Chance. And honestly, we may need to just give this guy some curing time and figure out who we're going to raid to, because I don't have anything else planned. I'm horribly underprepared today. That, or I thought this was going to take longer to drill the holes and sand it down and then finish it. I'm so used to bigger things. So let's open Twitch back up. Let's see. We've got Texas Space Agency. Alright, now into makers and crafters. See who's out there, see if we can raid someone new before we just do someone like TSA. Do do do. Do 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 do. Arcaros. Yeah, we could do Arcaros. And just, like I said, I kind of want to search through real quick and give it a chance that maybe there's someone new, someone we haven't seen, you know, doing some woodworking or shop work. Model Trains Anonymous. That might be interesting, guys. Oh, Tinkerer's on? Heck. We've made it into 3D printing. Should we do Model Trains Anonymous? Should we do Tinkerer? Arcaros? I should probably learn to do polls. honestly, let's do a completely new guy here. I'm gonna preview for a few seconds. We've got trains and then no. Mecca, you don't want to see Trains Anonymous? Gotcha. All right. Honestly, there's nothing much like right now. It's just 1x2s. That's all it is. So if Tinker's on, we should probably play with that. Yeah, Random Tinkerer. Let's do Random Tinkerer. Or Karos. Yeah, carving. Cool. Right. All right. So guys, thanks again for joining me on my endeavors here. I'll see you guys Sunday. Hopefully we'll be finishing those saw handles then. And until then, have a good time and have a good week.